Hey guys, it's Pug Weasel, and I am going to review a whiskey today. It is Cinerator Hot Cinnamon Flavored Whiskey. This whiskey is made by Heaven Hills Distilleries in Bardstown, Kentucky. The company makes Evan Williams Whiskey and Hypnotic, if you've heard of that, and Rittenhouse Rye as well as has a number of companies or distilleries under its umbrella. It is 91.1 proof, which I think that's kind of clever that they put the extra one in there to make it 911. And they suggest that you serve it chilled or mixed with whatever kind of drinks they may suggest or bartenders come up with. But I am going to specifically compare this to Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey, and I'll tell you why in a second. And I'm not trying to turn anybody off to this. I tried it out, bought it. I'm going to drink the rest of it. It's good enough for me, but I think with the higher alcohol content, it's just enough to keep the cinnamon from taking that nasty burning sensation that goes down your throat afterwards away. So this is a bit harsher than Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey, which is still my favorite. But I think I may put this away and save it for winter, for when I want something to warm me up inside on a cold night, or I can add it to some cocoa or something of that nature and get myself some Fireball. But as far as doing shots with this, it's not my favorite. I'm not such a drinker, and there are people who drink more often than I do who probably have gotten used to that kind of whiskey burn in their throat. I'm not there, and so it's not my favorite, whereas Fireball seems to have the right balance for someone who's not drinking whiskey on a regular basis. It's got a beautiful color. It's got a gorgeous bottle. I mean, I really think the bottle, it probably sold me on it, made me want to try it instead of just going with the Fireball Cinnamon Whiskey when I got to the liquor store the day I bought this. And you can tell, obviously, I don't dislike it. I've been drinking it. It's not, I'm almost to half a bottle. I got 3/4 of a bottle there. It's not that I'm turned off by it. It's just that in comparison to the two, I like the Fireball better. But you may feel differently depending on what your tastes are, and I still say this is a good whiskey. This is a good whiskey. It's just a little harsher than my palate likes. Let me just take a drink and we'll discuss what it tastes like. So, obviously I didn't make some nasty face. I am feeling the warmth inside down my throat right now, and that's about all I want in a shot. Is about half of a shot, and then I'm pretty much done. So it does have a very strong hot cinnamon flavor. You taste it as soon as it hits your taste buds, and again, I think it's just as good as Fireball in the context of its taste. I just don't think I like the higher alcohol content, and so Fireball for me would be the better of the two. So if I were to give this a rating, I would say this is like a 6 or a 7, where I would give Fireball a 9. And I hate to do a review on this and then speak more about Fireball than Cinerator. It's good whiskey. If you're into that kind of flavored whiskey, you ought to give it a try and see if it's something that you like. You may like it better than Fireball, but that's just my opinion on it. In any case, this has been a review of Cinerator Cinnamon Whiskey. This is Pug Weasel. Think about it.